Today we are doing something a little bit crazy. I am turning a playground into a house. Stick around to see how it all comes together. You wouldn't want to miss this transformation. 97% of you aren't subscribed right now. So if you enjoy this type of content, make sure to subscribe. If you're new here, I'm Chris and I upload every Wednesday and Friday.
Okay, going straight into build mode, I just want to say that trees are expensive. This whole plot is literally 100,000 right now. So since we only have 4 little cubicles, my plan was to add the living room, kitchen, bathroom, and bedroom, because that's really the essentials we need. So let's just start with the living room. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do these walls. I think I'm just gonna have to do my own basic shape wall. So I think first I'm gonna start with tornado warning, bro. Are you kidding me? I probably hear the thunder right now, but look, I just took a picture of the outside. Look at that damn cloud, bro. That cloud looks like a tornado is about to form. Anyways, we're still gonna keep building. So I'm just gonna build the custom wall myself. Yeah, usually custom walls and custom windows take such a long time, but hopefully this won't take a long time. 2 walls like this, and then put a transparent cube like in the middle. This is kind of what the window should look like, and I have to do this for every single window. Honestly, not too shabby. Dude, can you just imagine that while I'm literally filming this, the tornado just zooms by my house? I like how I think about this. There was one time where I lived in a specific area that was prone to tornadoes, and I'm just gonna give it away because I don't live there anymore, but basically I used to live in the Tampa Bay area, and like since the bay was like right there would be insane winds. Every time there was a tornado warning, we literally had to be so careful because if you went outside, the wind would literally take you. That's how strong it was. And so there was one time where there was a tornado warning and then I recorded it and then I posted it on YouTube on an account that I don't have anymore. The video legit went viral. I'm like, okay, whatever. All right, now that I finally made all the windows, which took a very long time, I can finally get started with the living room. With the living room, since we have this thick pillar in every single room, I genuinely don't know what chair I'm gonna use. I was thinking of using this chair right here. Whatever, I think there's squeeze room, right? You can just squeeze it more in here. I don't it's going through the window a little bit. That we have that, I want to add the table for the TV too. We'll do the coloring last. The table for the TV, I might have to custom make it because these tables are way too big. Okay, so I'm just gonna make this the table. It's okay. And then for the TV, we can't put that big of a TV or else it'll look ginormous like this. We'll add this little cute TV right here. Now that we have that done, I kind of want to put a home phone because I find it kind of cute. But I think I'll just put it in the nightstand. So with the nightstand, I'm just gonna use the same table we used for the TV. Well, not the same table, but the tinier one. This one right here. And I kind of want to put a home phone on top of it with a little lamp. It'll be so cute. Loki can't wait to also start adding plants. For the lighting, I'm gonna add this thing up here. I forgot what these are called. The sleek picture frame light. The lamp, I'm trying to figure out what lamp to use. So I think for the lamp, I'm gonna add the Ritzar. This is the knockoff. So they basically named it after the Pixar lamp. And then I'll add the home phone that I was talking about. Look at how cute that is. Now I just want to color everything. I think I might have to color stuff yellow because since the whole house is yellow and I don't want to change the color because I feel like it changes the whole vibe of the house. So then I'm just gonna paint the table like these yellows. I don't know what to paint the chair though. I think I'll just go with this gray and then put like a round pillow. As this house is not gonna be the prettiest. It's in a playground and the whole playhouse is literally yellow. See, when you add the crown pillow, that it suits literally everything around here. For the TV, I'm just gonna make it match with the couch, and then we do need to add the lighting and the plants. Add a candle right here. How cool would it be if I add a lava lamp? But I think I'll save that for the room. Okay, for plants, there's not that much room, so I'm just gonna try my best here. I put like a little plant right here, and I didn't know they had this plant in Bloxburg, but I guess I'll add it like in this corner because it's pretty cute, honestly. And then I'll put the elegant plant kind of like in the corner right here too. Let's color these, and then honestly this is coming along well. And to add more to the scenery, I'm gonna like put this vase right here. So I think this is gonna be a finished result. So then next, after the living room, we have the kitchen. I think I'm most likely just gonna have to make a mini kitchen because it's not gonna be perfect. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna put the counter right here, and I know I said that I wanted to add a stove, but I think for the stove what I might do is that I might just add the electric stove on top of the counter. So that way when we add the electric stove, we really don't have to worry about the space of actually putting a stove. And after that, I kind of wanted to add a little table by this window right here, but I might just make it with basic shapes and then add stools. What we want to do is that we want to flatten the basic shape, obviously make it into like a table. See, kind of something like this. This is really cute. And then you just add chairs and stuff, and then I'm just gonna add plants and stuff. We can add these right here, but then we'd have to like make the table like a little higher, something like this, and then we'll color the countertop. I kind of want to make it marble, to be honest. We also do need to add a fridge. How about I just add the mini fridge, to be honest, and then a sink? Oh my god, I forget literally everything that's in a kitchen. So I added the fridge like this, and yes, it does make it a little bit cramped, but honestly that's the only thing we can work with, and I'll make a smooth white. The appliances, honestly what's needed is just a toaster and then a coffee machine. So I'll just add it beside here. It's a very cramped kitchen, but it's still functional. coffee machine, toaster, and then we do need to add the spices because we do not want our food to be bland. And then we can start to get to the lighting. Guess we'll just use the pit star lamp right there, and then we'll also add plants. I'll add a synthetic plant kind of by the window. I think that's really cute. And then another tree plant kind of like in the corner beside the fridge. Color that plant. Honestly, I think this is all we can work with in the kitchen because we do not have that much space, but I think it came out great. So next up is the bedroom. For the bedroom, we're honestly just gonna have to put a tiny bed. So a tiny bed, something like this. Then when you do that, when you actually have to get into the tube to go into the bathroom, which is the next room, it's really easy. For the nightstand, I'm going to be using the basic nightstand right here. For the lamp, we're just going to be using the same pit star lamp we have been using. I just kind of realized that this is kind of sticking through the wall, but I think we can make it work. I'm going to color everything once we're done adding everything. Let's add a little closet too, which I'm just going to add this wardrobe, but I think it might be too big. No, I think it's fine. I just realized it kind of covers the window, so maybe let's delete this window. Make this wall less empty. We can just add a light or something. So now that we have those things added, and I know that it's a little bit cramped, I think we can add things on these shelves right here. We can add like tiny plants and cactuses, really cute things. And also I might just add books in here just so we kind of have like a little reading nook. For the books, I'm gonna add these right here. Fun here, I'm gonna add an incense kind of in between the plants. Or actually, let me put it down here because I think it's too crowded up there. Now that we have all that, we can just start coloring. This wood is like really ugly. Okay, so just to make it match, I kind of made it match with the yellow that we had going on. So I think for the bedroom, I might leave it like this because I don't want to make it too crowded, and I think it's fine as is. We have such a cramped space that I can't really add more stuff or decorate it more. All right, next up we have the bathroom. For the bathroom, it's a little bit easier because bathrooms are usually not that big and they're usually this size. I just realized that for the kitchen we didn't add a sink, but what we can do, we can just add a sink like right down here, and then we can add this little light right here, so then we can continue with the bathroom. And we're lucky with the bathroom because we can just start using pre-built showers, but I don't even know if a pre-built shower would even fit in here. I think I might just use these corner showers like in the corner right here, and we'll just close off this window. That for the toilet, I'm gonna make it right next to the shower, like right here, because of the fact that there's more privacy if we put it right there. And then for the sink, you guys always know that I always use modern sinks, and I think that it should go right here. Let's color the toilet fully white because that's how a toilet should be colored. I don't think it should be blue, gray, or whatever other colors. We'll color the shower like marble. I always go with marble because marble is the fanciest material. And we can add a mirror, and then plants, and then lights. For the mirror, I kind of want to add this over the top mirror. And then for the plants, I might just add like a bigger plant right here like we always do with the tree plant, and just lower down those tones. We do also need to add toilet paper and stuff because we're not nasty. Okay, going back to the bedroom, I kind of want to add a star pillow because I completely forgot to add a star pillow. Brush, toothpaste. We'll add the hand soap right here, and then we do need a towel, so we'll put the towel on this wall, and then we'll add some shampoos and conditioners because we do need those in the shower. And I think this bathroom is coming along. The last thing we need is like lighting, but I think honestly might be done with the lighting because the mirror light kind of takes up the whole bathroom, honestly. So I think this is going to be the finished result for the bathroom. I think we honestly did really good with this bathroom. I actually really like it. What else this house is also missing? A laundry room. So I think I'm just going to add the laundry room down here with the sink, and this is the final result for that. So I think we are finally done with our playground house. But right as you come up the stairs, you are faced with the living room, and again, this is like all so cramped, but we can't really do anything because of this big pillar in the middle. After that, we have the beautiful kitchen. I don't know about beautiful, but it's really cramped. Next up, we have the bedroom, and I think honestly this is very livable for a kid. I don't know about an adult, but honestly, if I transform my character into a kid, I think it would be more livable, and I think I would be able to fit in more stuff. After that, we have the bathroom, and then the last thing, we have the laundry room. So now that we're finally done with this whole playground, I think this was a complete success. That is all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. It really does help. YouTube thinks that you would like the video on screen, so check it out. As always, have a good day or night. Peace.